Welcome. I am extremely lucky to have lived life like a loser. I'm extremely lucky to have been a failure growing up. Do you know why? Because it got me here today. Now, it's not easy for me to just throw out these words and just label myself that I'm really lucky to have been a failure and a loser. You have to understand the context behind it. That I will tell you. Whether you are a loser or you believe that you are a loser or you are labeled as a failure, you need to understand that you should be lucky and you should smile at it. Don't make the same mistake as I did. Don't be like, oh, they're calling me a loser. So what? Anyways, after you watch this video, you're gonna be happy that you lived or you live like a loser. And you just have to listen, just shush, close your eyes, take a deep breath, exhale. You need to calm down. Just listen closely. Okay, I don't want to waste your time, but I'm gonna give you a quick story about myself. So 2 years ago, I was really messed up, mentally, physically, everything, and I had nothing going on in my life. I was just a video game addict, and I had many attachments, and I changed myself in an instant because I wanted to change. And I've lived life like a loser for many years, countless years. And to me, those years were the most miserable years of my life. And when I look back on those, I laugh at it. I laugh at myself because I labeled myself as a failure, even though I was a failure, but I labeled myself even a bigger failure than I was. So I'm extremely lucky to have lived as a failure because I now know what being a failure is. I now know what being a loser feels like, or other people calling me a loser. I know what it feels like. And do I want to go there? No, never. So every single time I'm doing something, whether that's working, whether that's training, whether that's making even videos online, I just have a vivid vision of how I used to be in the past. And I say to myself, if I don't do X, I'm going to end up like that. And when I think of losing, I remember the times when I used to be extremely down, and it gives me drive to push forward, drive to just go and go and go and never give up, to become relentless. But some of you may be like, oh, I'm a loser now. We'll get to that later. But now you need to understand that people can use their past to fuel their present so that they can make the future themselves. It's extremely easy when you think about it. So let's just say you grew up extremely poor. You become extremely famous, extremely rich now. Now you're gonna look back at those moments when you used to be an extremely, wait, I don't fucking know where to point it. Here, okay. When you used to be extremely poor and now you are extremely famous, extremely rich. So it's gonna be extremely fun to be that rich person. And second thing that I do that makes me feel happy that I used to be a loser is when I'm doing something, whether that's training. I'll give you a simple example. Let's just say I'm doing squats, right? Just squatting, and I get to 20th rep, and I have to do, let's just say, 30 reps, and I'm tired on my 20th rep. My legs are shaking. I'm doing like 80 kilograms or something, and then my older self, my younger self, is there watching me. I have a vision of that. It's laughing at me, haha, you cannot do anything, haha. And it makes me just go after it. Just go and squat till, till I reach that goal. And I sometimes even surpass that goal. I was like, okay, I'm gonna run from here to here, but I ended up running from here to here. So, to me, being a failure taught me many things in life, about life. How I should not be, how should I not do X, Y, Z, you name it. I've seen it all. I've seen how I interacted with women, boys, men, uncles, dad, parents, people, strangers. I've seen myself just addicted to fucking games all of the time. I've seen how I used to operate, and I have to do the opposite to get ahead. I now know what being a failure means. I now know what failures do. So the next time someone says to me, oh, if you don't really do this, you're going to become a failure, I completely understand what failure feels like, what being one feels like. and I'm gonna do very, very best. I'm gonna do 1000% of my abilities not to be a failure again. And you need to have that mindset as well. You have to go in life and be like, I don't want to be a failure anymore. I don't want to just be a loser, be labeled a loser. But at the end of the day, it's not about people's validations, but people just have shit to say to you, even if you are the smartest person or the dumbest person on earth. People are still gonna say shit to you, no matter how successful you become. So you need to keep that in mind. But it doesn't feel good to be called a loser. And as I've promised you, I'm gonna give you tools that you need to get ahead, to actually not be a loser anymore in life. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I am a loser. First thing towards self-improvement starts by you just telling yourself that I'm a loser. It starts with you being honest to yourself. And I made a video about how to actually start self-improvement, and I don't really want to waste your time talking about this stuff. I'll have, I know, is it here or is it here? I forgot. I think it's here. Anyways, I'll just link it somewhere here, like on this parts. Anyways, I hope you liked it, and I hope the advice that I gave you will actually benefit you in the long run, because to me, like, when I approach life, I just imagine my older self, how I used to be, how I used to treat life, how life treated me, how people treated me, and I never want to go there anymore. And I want you to have that same mindset as well. So the next time you're saying that, oh, I hate being a failure, laugh at it and change yourself, because the bigger the monster is to slay, the bigger the hero you become. So if you go from here to all the way here, you're gonna be more respected than going from here to here. It makes sense, right? Not only you're gonna have more confidence in yourself, in your abilities, in everything, you're gonna be untouchable because you know what you're capable of. So to be like, oh, I'm extremely down, and then use that as fuel. Be like, okay, I'm gonna go from here to here. It's easy. Anyways, I'll make it up here. Here. Okay. You should watch that video. Fuck. Okay, this video. I'm not really good at making videos, so see ya, buddy.